I met Bruce Harris August 16th, 2003. I still remember him on campus that day in his little green Honda Accord filled to the brim. I think he brought everything he owned from Bandana, Kentucky. And whenever I met him on that day, I knew there was something special about Bruce Harris. And from that day forward, he was distinguished indeed.
When I think of the Distinguished Alumni Award, I think of a person like Bruce. And I also hearken back to our institutional mission and the power it has to change people's lives. And I know how much Bruce recognizes that. And I see him extend that mission to the world around him every single day. You won't find somebody who's more selfless and more giving of themselves than Bruce. And that's why so many of us are drawn to him. He lights up a room not because of theatrics or pageantry, but just because of who he is as a person.
I've been working at Lindsey Wilson since 2001, and Bruce was my advisee and my student for 4 years. And in those 4 years, we had multiple classes together, and I always enjoyed having Bruce in class because he's a great talker. He's also a great listener. He tells a great story, and he's got a great smile, and he certainly has made me laugh on multiple occasions by his stories and just in general.
Every time I see Bruce, it's a pleasure because he always greets me with a handshake and a smile, and I've seen him do that with almost every person I've ever seen him interact with. I think Bruce deserves this reward because he truly cares about this place. A lot of people graduate from here, but he comes back. He truly has an investment of the people that go here and then come from here.
Something funny about Bruce, and Elise and I, we coined his sayings as Bruceisms. So when Riley was a little girl, I'll still remember this, she was just a little bitty thing. And the first time that Bruce met Riley, he said, "Well, aren't you just cuter than a speckled pup under a red wagon?" And he would say things like that all the time. And so Elise and I coined them Bruceisms.
Nothing demonstrates this more than when Bruce stops out to the house. I could be digging a ditch and Bruce would grab a shovel. We don't usually grab shovels. Usually he comes inside and we hang out for a little while. And without fail, Bruce sits on the floor and just hangs out with my kids. They're enamored with him and him with them. So it's a beautiful thing to see. I get to see Bruce just be Bruce. And you know, I look up to him in so many ways, like all of us do. And I hope when I grow up, I can be a little bit more like Bruce. And when that doesn't happen, because inevitably I won't get there, I hope my kids will be a little bit more like Bruce when they grow up.
I would just like for Bruce to know personally how proud I am of him. I think you have done wonderful things with your life. You have gone great places. You've helped so many people and so many businesses, and as your what you do for a living. And I know you do a good job because that's what Bruce does. Bruce always does a good job and thinks about other people. And I'm so proud of you for doing that with your life.
Bruce, this award is well deserved for you, and I hope that everybody takes inspiration from you. So hopefully they can get it next year.
Bruce, I am so proud of you. We knew the day that you stepped foot on campus that you were special, and we knew you were going to be distinguished. And we're just so happy for you to receive the Distinguished Alumni Award because you're definitely deserving. We love you.
Please welcome the 2024 Distinguished Alumnus Award recipient, Bruce Harris.